Hi, I'm Arusek, and this is a series where I'm taking a look at some interesting distros. Today, I'm showing a distro I particularly like, which is providing, in my opinion, the smoothest experience to beginners coming from Windows. I will go into how it looks, what software is there, and finally show a killer feature that makes this the best distro if you are coming from Windows. When you watch this material, you will see why I think this is the case. The distro I'm reviewing today is Zorin OS. I would like to note that I am only discussing the defaults. With Linux and open source in general, you can tweak anything to be anything. That's great too, but this is a beginner distro. The name might be a reference to the James Bond film, A View to a Kill. Who knows? Developed by a company based in Ireland, its current release number is 18, which indicates quite a proven track record. It is based on Ubuntu, the most widely deployed distro so far, so it has an extensive user base and community. First, some cosmetics. So the DE is configured to have a familiar look, taskbar on the bottom, menu bars in app windows, which is great. If you are coming from Windows, once in a while you can forget that Linux distros have a curated repository of nicely integrated software, and you will inevitably try to go onto some random website to download a potential virus. Can't blame you, that's what you've done your whole life. The best way to look for software is by searching for some keywords, like paint or let's try DCOM, which is a popular medical imaging format. One thing standing out is that the default browser is Brave, which is based on a Google Chrome engine and known for extensive ad blocking and some obscure form of users earning via watching ads. Let's go download Notepad++, the most popular Windows app. So, this is the highlight of Zorin OS. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the only distro that, if you just go and download a Windows program, gives you actionable advice on what you should do. When you click on an exe file, you get a prompt. Let's read it. Notepad Next can be installed from software. Notepad Next is an alternative to Notepad++. This is an unknown Windows app. Your computer and personal data may be vulnerable to a breach when running apps from unknown sources. Some Windows apps may not be compatible with Windows App Support. And we can either install Windows App Support or go for the suggested alternative. Let's see this first. Okay, so we're back to the software repository. Now we can choose where to install it from. The defaults are okay, but we can choose from Flatpak or Snap or Zorin. Flatpak is a community curated repository that's supposed to be usable across any distro. And Snap is the same but run by Canonical, the company behind Ubuntu. They both tend to be pretty beefy. Some people really haven't heard of static linking. And Zorin is a native repository, as you might have guessed, and typically means best integrated. Let's run some system monitor to see what's happening in the background. Okay. And there we have it. Honestly, it looks just like Notepad++ to me. Let's write something. Hello, much like Notepad++. Okay, now let's try again to see what happens. Previously it said install, now reads open. Let's see the app support. This looks really helpful, if you ask me. When I saw this feature, I felt so inspired that I decided to create my one-click Linux installer, which you can learn about on my channel. You should be seeing a link somewhere. What distro should I highlight next? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more of this type of videos, you can leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next part.